You were one of the founding members of the Zermatt Summit. Now that the vision's a reality, how does it feel?
I feel great because, in fact, the objective we had in mind was to offer to as many people as possible the opportunity to meet in Zermatt for a while and together have the opportunity to reflect on the status of the human being uh, in the process of globalization and possibly reflecting about the relationship between the current, call it economic, call it systemic crisis, and the way the human beings are treated in corporation in general.
And
So, and the result, that's what you were going to ask me. The result, I think, is there. I think people have understood our objective. I've participated very deeply in the reflection process, and also I must say that the atmosphere of exchange is very positive, and people are extremely pleased to have an opportunity to discover or to verify once again that they are not only the only one to carry the ideas they have and to be able to share with people coming from all over the world. So it's positive, I think.
what has been the reaction to the summit from business and some of the other delegates?
During the summit, I think everybody, people are very kind with us. I mean, anyway, but they came to us very frequently, thanking us for what we did, and for us, it's quite a reward, I must say.
What have you got in store for us for Zermatt 2011?
2011, I think we keep going. I think this is an event which is expected to take place every year. The only thing is, I hope that next year we should have more business executives in order to ask them to participate from their standpoint in the reflection and check, if you want, the coherence of the ideas which are going to be floating around during the summit in 2011 and the actual situation which these leaders are going to live in their respective companies.
Ignorance about corporate responsibility is still very widespread. What are some of the consequences for companies of that?
It's it's imprudent to talk about ignorance because, you give the impression that you know better. And this is something which, personally, I don't like very much. But what I can say is that what we see in a company on a daily basis is probably the tip of the iceberg. There is a whole set of factors and interactions, relationship, which are totally unconscious and which can lead to very strange behaviors. For example, today someone was talking about unconscious arrogance on the part of some corporate leaders. And this arrogance, of course, is very often seen by everyone. The only one who doesn't see that he is arrogant is the person who is arrogant. And so this leads to, I believe, to an obligation for the leaders, for the corporate leaders, to know themselves better. This is very important because if they know themselves better, they will be able to more quickly identify their and qualify their own behaviors. Okay, and this is very important to make sure that the corporation is operating smoothly, basically.
What's the DNA of a progressive leader?
The DNA of a progressive leader, the word leadership is very much misleading, okay? You have the word leading. And very often people think that to be a leader, You have to march ahead because you know better, you know the strategy, you are in the position to make the decisions, just follow me, and so on. And in fact, my feeling is that a good leader is the one who is listening, who is able to locate among the people who are around him the good ideas, the ideas which will help him solve difficult situations and when received by him, will motivate people because they will feel that they are part of the action, part of the reflection. But this requires something very, very difficult to acquire, which is, I think, humility. And humility for me is probably the most important quality or virtue which a leader should show.